the warm-up out of the way. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We have a couple things to do, but you guys know what we do first. You guys know what we do first because you guys know I hate having unopened booster packs on my table. We have a Wild Survivors booster box sponsored by my buddies over at SmartGuard. Huge shout out to SmartGuard for always sponsoring one box of the newest set. And the same thing happens with Wild Survivors. So we're going to open up one box of Wild Survivors. This time around, I'm also going to be giving away some of the stuff depending on what I pull. Because the only archetype I'm currently interested in is Vanquish Soul at all. If I pull any ultra rares that are not Vanquish Souls, you can have them. So we'll do that. Easy. And then I will start a prediction on, do we pull only Vanquish Soul Ultras? Yes. No. I'll give you a minute to predict, and then we start opening. In the meantime, one thing we can do very quickly is just have a look at what you want to pull out of this set, because I actually don't know yet. What are like the chase cards in the set? Because one thing that I find kind of interesting is that when you sort by popularity on market, if you sort by popularity on cart market, like there's almost no ultra rare that shows up on the first page even. Like the most popular ultra rare is Ground Xeno, which is understandable, I think, but that card is a lot of money, and I'm telling you, if we pull that, I'm also giving that away. I don't need it. If we pull Ground Xeno, huge win for the chat. That thing is $40, dude. Holy shit. If we pull that, you win big. If we pull that, you win big. Where the hell are the Vanquish Soul cards? You know, that's the thing with the Vanquish Souls, is, I've said this before, I think the archetype is cool, and I think it is solid as well, but I don't think it's the best deck, and I don't think it's like warranted to spend this much money on that many ultras for a, in my book, tier 2 deck, you know? And that's why I think Ground Xeno is more popular. Anyways, the Gamba should be over. We can get to opening. We'll see. You're expecting from a box of these collector rare side sets, whatever, you're expecting to pull 3 ultras, I think. So we'll see. And then maybe you get a collector's rare. I got the whole core for around 250 with shipping. I haven't had this much fun with the deck since 2018 Moonlight. See, that's the thing. That's good, but like, dude, 250 for the core of a tier 2 deck is still a lot of money, right? You get tier 1 decks for that money. Like, if the deck is fun, and you enjoy it, then by all means go for it. But you have to understand, 250 is still a lot of money for a tier 2 Yu-Gi-Oh deck, I think. Right? Even Kashtira is less. Maybe Kashtira is even less. Luler and Chris, thank you for the subs. Also, Joel High and Sneaky Steve, thank you for the resubs. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Hey Josh, I can't afford runic cards. What's the best way to play Melfi's Sprite right now? I mean, isn't it just you play all the sprites, all the Melfis, and you mix it with non-engine? Isn't that what it does? Did you change the sub reload? Yeah, I got tired of hearing Trump's voice every time. As funny as it was, eventually I feel like, you know, it was it had to be done. All right, also we hit a sub goal. Appreciate that very early on into the stream. So we're gonna, I don't actually, does it work in this overlay? Y'all hear that? Hell yeah, it does. Okay, some Pepe D's for good luck. Okay, Hyper Artonus, thank you for the 6 months. Appreciate you. All right. I'll wait for the Pepe D to finish and then we start cracking some packs. Vanquish Core yesterday at 600 euros. Today it's 420. The thing is, of course, I think those cards have to go down because I don't think people are willing to pay that much for the core. I simply think people are not willing to pay that much for the core. Blunder Forever, thank you for the prime. I don't agree with your name. Also, please don't clip that out of context, but thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. All right, chat. Let me restart the music. And then we open some nice, maybe even a collector's rare. What is the... We've pulled a collector's rare once. Okay, hold up. Let me make sure you see what we pull. All right. So we got Lost World. We got an enemy controller. Still like freaking crime that this thing did not get a collector's rare treatment. Hamburger Recipe, a Volsar Zolda, Manju, and a Novel. What's it called? Super rare. I thought all of the novels had the English thing in brackets behind it. Why not? I thought they all had the translation behind it. Only the spells. Oh, okay. I don't know where that makes sense, but okay. We got Double Evolution Pill. Incantation. I think Incantations are good reprints. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Incantations, some of them were getting somewhat expensive for some reason. Tenki, Giant Rex, Super Soaring, and there it is. We have the Fish Recipe. And they have the translation in the name. Alright, Frostosaurus, another incantation. What was that? Oh, another recipe. Pre-prep, that card also wasn't super cheap. Lithosagium and the new Dinosaur XYZ. And we got the first Vanquish Soul. And I think is that the only Vanquish Soul super rare? No, the spells and traps also have some super rares. I think it's the only super rare Vanquish Soul monster, right? It's the only Vanquish Soul super rare monster. There we go. Hey. Alright, Solda, Ovi, Fossil Dig, Incantation Bookstone, Baby Ceratosaurus, Allure, and another Novel super rare. Broken Boy, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate you. Alright, Tyranno in rare. Honestly, I'm always excited for these sets specifically because you guys know rare is my favorite rarity. So I always like getting some reprints in rare. In case I ever use them. Ooh, we got a good first ultra rare. One of the best Vanquish Soul cards. That's a very pog one. The Raisin. I think that's the second most expensive Vanquish Soul ultra. Because I think only the Link monster I think is better. Very happy with that. Very happy with that. Stake Your Soul too? Okay, maybe Stake Your Soul is even better, yeah. Alright, we got another enemy. Another of the XYZ. Petit Pteranodon. Eradicator, Troll Despair. Incantation, Nouvelle, and Vanquish Soul, Dust Devil. This is the one that target the Vanquish Soul you control changes battle position, then you can change face-up monster your opponent controls to face-down defense position up to the number of Vanquish Soul monsters you control with different names. So the multi-book. Which is honestly a pretty good disruption in 2023. Booking monsters is pretty painful for some decks. Preparation, Frostosaurus, and a Hungry Burger. Not the collector's rare, but still. What is the situation on Hungry Burger, by the way? Is the collector's rare just worth nothing? Or are people actually buying into the meme and think it's hilarious that got a a collector's card because I wasn't sure how it's gonna go. I wasn't sure how it was gonna go, whether people would just like, it's just around 30. Okay, yeah. I mean, I didn't expect it to be very sought after. Because it's funny, but it's really not useful. Deck dev, another recipe, and another novelle. All the 3 novels we've pulled so far are different ones. Whatever that means. Alright. The new synchro. There can be only one. Troll Despair. Tanky. Misk. Candle. And the new dinosaur super rare. One of the new dinosaur super rares. As many people are, I think many people are not happy with this set because they wanted to play Vanquish Soul. I think some people are happy with the set. Specifically, Dino enjoyers must be very happy because, like, only one ultra rare, which is, I mean, you couldn't expect to not get a single ultra rare, but like, you get like all the shit is rare or super rare, super cheap. You get nice reprints, and you get some collector's rare if you want. So, you know, pretty happy. Dinosaur enjoyers have to be pretty happy. It's the most expensive you are, but honestly, that's because the demand for it is so high, because a lot of people like Dino decks. Alright, we got another Ovi, another Allure. Super Soaring, Conductor, Manju, this thingy, and another Dust Devil. Another Fossil Dig, another Misk, another Incantation, Baby Cerosaurus, Candle, Solda, and another Xeno. All right, half of the box is done. We only pulled 1 Ultra so far, so we still got 2 more to go. Synchro, second Tikaboo, Tenki. There's no rare in here that's like expected to be money, right? That's a collector's rare. That's a collector's rare. It's probably one of the worst collector's rares, to be honest. But it is a collector's rare. Now I know, okay, I have 2 things right now. I said if we pull any ultra rares that aren't Vanquish Souls, I'll give them away. Technically, that isn't an ultra rare, but honestly, we can still, I think we can still give that one away because I don't need it. So I think y'all can still have it. The other question I have is, does that count for the gamba? How did I phrase the gamba? Let me look at the PSCT. Do we pull only Vanquish Soul ultra rares? Yeah, that doesn't count then. Okay, the gamba is still alive. Yeah, by the PSCT of my gamba. This is not an ultra rare. That does not count, unfortunately. That is not a non-virtual Vanquish Soul ultra rare. It isn't. It isn't. How does it count, dude? Read the PSCT. Read the PSCT. Anyways. I'm happy we got a collector's rare, though. We've gotten lucky with these smart card boxes. Like, I think we've gotten 3 collector's rare sets so far. And out of 2 of them, we've pulled collectors. We've pulled this, what was it? We've pulled Scapegoat in Tactical Masters, I think it was. No, we got Noir. We got Noir. The Scapegoat was not in a... the Scapegoat was actually not in a box from Smart Card. The Scapegoat I pulled when I won some boxes of Tactical Masters at a regional. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, the sponsor boxes are nice. Even though, honestly, that collector's rare is probably worse than, like, the Vanquish Soul Ultra Rare. Some of them. We'll check in a second how much it's worth. We get one more Ultra. I hope it's a Vanquish Soul. All right, Vanquish Soul continue. We didn't have that yet. That's the super rare, the other super rare spell, the Reborn. Or add back. Are you guaranteed ultras in these sets? Well, in per box, you get 3 ultras, or 2 ultras and a collector's. In an individual pack, you are not guaranteed an ultra. Not every pack has an ultra. Only, like, every box has a set number of ultras. Oh, the last ultra is evading. We have, well, how many? 5 more? I once opened a Grand Creators box with no ultras. I didn't know that was possible. That must be like a production error. Which is very unfortunate if that's the case. Second CR? I don't think that's possible. Oh, the Fusion. Haven't seen that one yet. There we go. It's a Vanquish Soul. No, to no one's surprise, it's a Vanquish Soul. Because there's almost only Vanquish Souls in this set. All right, let's rip up the last 3 packs. I don't think we can have another Ultra. I think the Collector's Rare usually always replaces an Ultra. So I'm not expecting another one. Oops. Another Dust Devil. And a Transcendosaurus. All right. Wait, is this 7 cards per pack? I thought it was 5. Anyways. All right, lots of rares. So quick recap. We got most of the super rares. I don't remember any super rare that we haven't gotten. And we pulled, honestly, pretty damn good box. I mean, you really can't complain about 2 Vanquish Soul Ultras and a collector's rare. Really can't complain about that. That is a very solid box, definitely.